Oh, hello there. I think I got the camera on the wrong side. Oh well. Okay. So, this year marks the 20th anniversary of Star Fox 64. It's got right here. It's the instruction manual. That's up front. And I find it kind of interesting how ripped up this is, but I got all the information I need to know. For example, all the people. Then inside, you have the game itself. Alright. So before we get started, let me just show you some information that may be helpful to you. So this right here is our mini-map. Sorry that it's a little ripped up, but I think you get the main idea. I'm going to attempt to show you all the levels on this map right here. Now with each level on these maps, there's also medals that you can earn. Now in order for you to do that, you gotta reach a certain hit goal, which is on this page right here. I might have to reverse it so you can actually read it, but whatever. So in addition to reaching these hit goals, all your teammates have to be alive in order for you to be able to earn medals. If you can earn all the medals in the game, then you unlock Expert Mode, which I have done. But I'm not going to do a walkthrough on Expert Mode, seeing that it's pretty difficult. Before we get started, there's a few minor tidbits. So Star Fox 64 enables you to use the Rumble Pack. For those of you that don't know what the Rumble Pack is, this is kind of a standard feature that's in controllers nowadays. Take, for example, the Xbox 360 controller. If you get hit a lot, the controller will start vibrating like crazy. That is what this little pack does instead. You plug it into the bottom of the controller, just like a gun, and then it vibrates. It makes the action really intense and a lot of fun with this game. So one other thing to mention before we get started. So, in case you're new to Nintendo 64 controllers, I will definitely give you this. It's kind of an odd design. Let me see if I can show you in the manual how you're supposed to hold the thing. It's kind of interesting, I think that's even a feature. Ah, here we are. You can even see the little purple hands kind of showing you how it works. You get the controller like this, hold one hand here, and the other here. Z button is for spinning, as well as the R button. The B button is actually what fires. So, normally people would hold the controller like this, but fix that. B is not for firing, it's the A button. The B fires your bomb. It'll all be explained later, but whatever. So most people hold the controller like this. As for me, I find it a lot easier to tap the A button like this. You can do it a lot faster this way, as opposed to this way. Alright, so, let's get started. Oh, and just in case you weren't able to see what the shirt said before. Being this is a cartridge game, I hope it works on the first try. Otherwise, I might have to blow into it a few times. Let's see. Ready? Ah, perfect. Hope you can hear it alright. Nah, that's bright. I'm not really sure what to do about that. I'll let the intro speak for itself.
Message from General Pepper. Priority 1. We need your help, Star Fox. Adross has declared war. He's invaded the Lylat system and is trying to take over Cornaria. Our army alone can't do the job. Hurry, Star Fox.
love how cinematic this game is, especially that intro there. So here's a fun little trick. If you actually hold on the menu for a while, use the joystick, you can move the little 64 logo around. But try not to get too occupied with this. After all, there's a whole game ahead of you. So you get them looking that way. Yeah. Okay. Well, you may notice that I'm doing this in color as opposed to the usual black and white. The main reason for this is just in case you are curious, all the routes I'm going to do in color is the routes that I normally take. But just be warned though, I do not like to take the easy path because I love levels that just go with a lot of enemies. Makes it more interesting. Okay. So, I thought I'd go back here. Okay. So I've actually been able to get all the medals for all the planets. So in addition to the main game, you can twist over and you have expert mode. Can you actually read that? It's kind of dark. Let me try and fix that for you. Oh hey, you can actually read it, I think. Or at least you can see the arrows. Now essentially, you can either play the main game as normally, or in expert mode. I'm not doing this on expert mode. But in case you're curious, expert mode gives your character Fox sunglasses, as well as makes a lot more enemies during normal gameplay, and your ship takes a lot less abuse. So then, just as a fun little thing, because people who may have seen this game before, heard this game before, they've probably heard this intro several times, so I figured just for fun, I'd try to do my own little impersonation of it. Okay, here we go. Cornaria, fourth planet of the Lylat system. The evil Adross has turned this once thriving system into a wasteland of near extinction. General Pepper of the Cornarian army was successful in exiling this maniacal scientist to the barren, deserted planet Venom. 5 years later, General Pepper noticed strange activity coming from Venom. James McCloud, Pigma Dengar, and Peppy Hare of Star Fox team were sent to investigate. Upon their arrival, Pigma betrayed the team, and James and Peppy were captured by Adross. Peppy barely escaped Venom and returned home to tell James' son, Fox, about his father's fate. A few years have passed. Adross has once again invaded the Lylat system. General Pepper has turned to a new Star Fox team headed by Fox McCloud to save Cornaria and free the Lylat system once again. Wow. I don't know how he was able to do that all in one breath, but I have a lot more respect for that guy now. Okay, so there's your map. Just the same as it appears in the manual. Turn up the sound. There it is. It is really bright. I wish I could take care of that. Oh well. It's kind of funny. Cornaria is kind of cut off. So the main thing to note before beginning is no matter what path you take, you will always start on Cornaria, and you will always end at Venom. However, the interesting thing about Venom is there's technically two Venoms. You got the easy Venom and the hard Venom. So let's start with Cornaria. Oh, I just kind of noticed you wait long enough, the whole thing starts to revolve around. So, let's get started. Hope that's not too loud.
It's about time you showed up, Fox. You're the only hope for our world.
I'll do my best. Adross won't have his way with me.
I had no idea for so many years that guy was saying good luck. Everything else I can understand perfectly, but not that one phrase.
Open the wing. Check your defusor system. Falco here. I'm fine. This is Peppy. All systems go.
dear. I'm okay.
I see him up ahead. Let's rock and roll.
Okay, before we get started, I'm going to do a few tricks here that aren't necessarily told until the second level. So if you hold the A button, you can charge your laser, as well as lock on to enemies. You can also use that with bombs as well. And also, I will be doing a cartwheel, which is a combination of the boost and going up or down. I forget, I'm so used to doing it, it's hard for me to think about it. So let's get started. Oh, let's open that lock on. If you're able to hit more than one enemy with one shot, you'll get a little bit of a combo.
Get back
Something
here.
that'll help with the medals.
Slippy, walk out. Smokey on your tail.
And no matter how many times you cannot kill that guy until Slippy asks for help.
Help me! Thanks, Fox. I thought they had me.
I'm not really sure how much commentary I'm going to be able to do for this. But I'll see what I do.
We're entering Cornaria City now.
I should have waited for the third guy.
This is
Wait for him to cross over and boom! Aw. Couldn't get the reach.
Everybody stay alert.
I like how there's just pictures of Pepper around, like he's running for president. Okay, I got the robot before I top the tower. Okay, so Peppy will tell you to use the brake. However, if you can learn to do the cartwheel, that also works.
Got an enemy on your tail. Use the brake.
So it is boosted down, not up. I think I got him, yep. So close to getting him. Oh well.
I'll take this. Get the one
I like
behind.
Slippy, you're not able to destroy any of those enemies until after he starts talking.
Something's wrong with the G diffuser.
I was hoping to lock on.
Use the. I guess I should be thankful.
Now, Peppy would have normally said use the boost to chase. I'm not necessarily sure what that means, but you use the boost. And also, a fun little thing, if you look at this tower right here, it says, good luck. There's only 3 laser upgrades since I got them all in
Do a barrel roll.
One of the most iconic part of the game. Okay, now up ahead there's going to be these stone arches. If you want to go for the hard path, you got to fly through all of them. If you miss any, you'll just
Pretty
get
smooth
these.
flying, Fox.
It's always the last one that's a little tricky.
Follow me, Fox.
Then Falco will show you the real boss.
Falco, where are you going? I found the target. Try to keep up.
Then you get like these birds that drop bombs.
Time for a little payback. Back off, Fox.
Sorry, I didn't see your name on that enemy. Now, if you wait just right, you can actually get them all in one spot. Now, if you played the Super Nintendo version, this boss might seem very familiar.
Ah, someone wants to play.
Incoming enemy from the rear. Drop altitude.
I love how the rumble pack just slowly vibrates as it gets closer and closer.
Enemy shield analyzed.
Look familiar?
Deploy all units. Charge! I've got a present for you.
So basically, you just go for all the openings, and then after all the openings are gone, you just go for the main boss.
Aim for the open spot.
Now, if you're quick enough, you can actually kill him before he starts shooting a barrage of lasers.
Who are you guys?
Let me see if I can time this.
We're Star Fox.
You You'll never defeat Adross!
Gotta love that vibration.
We're heading out. All aircraft report.
You did it! I was worried for a moment.
You're becoming more like your father. I'm fine. You okay over there, Fox?
Ah, I got 150. That's the exact number you need to get the medal in this level. So one important thing to mention, the more enemies you take down, the more health your teammates will regain, as well as more likelihood for an extra life. There we go, I got the medal, just like I said. Okay. So, after Cornaria, you either go to Meteo, I believe it's called, the asteroid belt as I always call it, or Sector Y. Now the interesting thing is you have Sector X, Y, and Z, mostly just because they look like the letters they represent. So join me next time for the next level.